Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. Welcome to day 214 of the year. How are you feeling this morning? I hope you had a lovely yin night of sleep. You're well rested and ready to start the cycle of a new morning and a new day. On day 214 of the year, according to 365 Tao by Deng Ming Dao, our word for today is abundance. What a beautiful word. What a beautiful thought to start this 214th day of the year with an abundant mindset. So grab your book, grab your journal and something to write with. Find that nice, quiet and comfy place where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so. Remembering that 15 minutes is just 1% of your day. So we're starting our day with a little 1% intention of this morning. It will be abundance. Check in with yourself, check in with your body. Remember that the best way to do that is take some nice deep breaths. Just relax, be present, be here, be now. And let's start reading together on the subject of abundance. Sun in heaven, abundance in great measure, supreme success in the midst of impermanence. The midday sun in summer is the hottest and brightest of all. So if you're in the northern hemisphere right now, it's probably been a very, very hot summer for you. And the midday sun in summer is the hottest and brightest of all. So have a think about that. We're in the time, if you're in the northern hemisphere, you're in the time of the year where the sun is hot and it is bright. That is very strong yang energy. Remember, yang is the masculine, and it is all about the summertime, the sun, the heat, and the brightness. So just take a moment to consider that in your environment right now. We're in the peak of the heat, the peak of the summer, and the peak of the yang. It symbolizes a zenith, a fulfillment, a period of great brightness. In the affairs of people, it stands for the combining of strength and clarity, which yields brilliance. When the times are in the accord, abundance cannot be opposed. Love that. The period of abundance is a time for vigorous action. And again, that's a very yang principle. Abundance is a time for vigorous action. Bright light shines not only on the good, but on the bad as well. Therefore, when evil is revealed, all good people must oppose it, pluck it out by the roots, and energetically promote the good. Abundance is a cause for celebration, but followers of Tao also remember to be cautious. No zenith can be preserved forever. In fact, the time of abundance just precedes an inevitable path of decline. So have a think about that. Something reaches the zenith, right? It reaches the top. And once you've reached the top, what happens? It goes back down, right? So even though this time of abundance is, wow, it's amazing, it's something great, it's like fortune, this is very, very yang, it's eventually going to turn like everything else in life, like everything else at the cycle that it is, and what goes up must come back down. So whenever something's at its zenith, at its peak, always remember the cycle is going to turn, as it says here. Nothing in life is permanent. Wow, I think we should pull that as our journaling prompt for today, and it's just something beautiful to remind yourself. Nothing in life is permanent. Everything is in a constant cycle. Everything is permanently moving, which is interesting. And when things are really, really good, remember the antithesis of that is probably going to follow right after, which when things might become really, really bad, depending on how the cycle is turning. Therefore, the wise person enjoys and is gladdened by abundance, but while they take advantage of the time, they also prepare for what will follow. That's a really beautiful way to move through life, right? It's like never taking anything for granted, and also remembering that when you're going through a really, really good period, things are great and you're feeling good, remember that the opposite of that is probably coming. But the good news about that is if you're going through a rough time, especially right now, perhaps someone in your family isn't doing well, perhaps you've got some problems, some things that have come up in your life that are like it's a difficult period for you, know that that is going to cycle and turn as well. So nothing lasts forever, and I think today's journaling prompt, as I said, nothing in life is permanent, and that is both a good and a bad thing, like everything, like the yin and yang of everything in life. So I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day on day 214 of the year. I wish you lots of abundance on this beautiful day, and I will be here to check in with you tomorrow. Bye.